Hello everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Ben, I'm with the Lightrun team. First you can come down after that and speak with the team. We have a great team here. And I want to start a bit with about us, about Lightrun. So you mentioned, Anthony, modernization, digital transformation. We're trying to be innovative in the industry. And we're Lightrun. We defined the term developer observability 5 years ago. And I've been working with Fortune 10, Fortune 100 companies in the last 5 years, assisting them to transform the way they are troubleshooting live applications and how they consume and define observability in the new era of the digital transformation. So let's speak a bit first about observability and the traditional observability that we have in the market. So I guess that we have a lot of people here that's responsible for observability, or at least responsible for reliability, resilience, risk, and manage your production applications and operations, and try to do that in the best way. So let's speak about observability. The traditional observability tools around APMs, log aggregation tools, traces, they are not built for developers, right? They built for operators, for the operation side, with query languages, with dashboards, and they are great tools. We must have them. We must detect if we have production incidents. If we have an outage, we want to understand that we have the outage and how we are going to tackle the incident as the fast way we can. The problem starts where observability focused on operators, as I mentioned, and disconnected from the development workflow. So it's not part of the all software development lifecycle. The world of observability today is on a reactive mode, right? We need to be proactive, but what we actually do, we analyze the existing telemetry that we predefine in the development stage, and we don't have enough information when we have a P1 incident. For example, when we have a P1 incident, I was in a war room last week with 100 people in a Fortune 100 company. And the approach we are taking when we have P1 incident is, first approach is we're trying to find a needle in a haystack. We have a lot of information, a lot of telemetry that we aggregate, and we're trying to get to the root cause from only one log line or only one metric that we predefined in the development stage. If it's not assisting us, and this is what's happening most of the time, we're trying to replicate or reproduce the issue with live informal environment. This leads us to very long MTTR, mean time to resolution, that can take hours, days, and even weeks in some cases, and especially in code level incidents. Besides that, the observability costs are very high today, right? Both from the billing aspects, with all the volumes that we are collecting and sending to the traditional observability tools, and second, they are very noisy. They're interrupting us to get to the root cause as fast as we can. And if we speak about observability in 2024 and what happened last year in 2023, first, 50% of the developers' time spent on debugging and less to modernize our applications, to build better applications and improve our applications. Second, see the annual total cost of downtime for global 2,000 companies before CrowdStrike outage, and what was the revenue at risk and revenue losses around troubleshooting applications and downtime. We need to be much more faster in 2024 with the Gen AI era. And this leads us that a lot of our metrics and objectives like security, testing, QA shifted left for the developers. And what is the missing link? Observability. And we claim that observability is the missing link and must be automated and shifted left. And this is what we do at Lightrun. First, we shift left observability directly to the IDE of the developers, where they can define and consume observability directly in their day-to-day workstations. They are doing that in real time, on the fly, with no redeployments, no code changes at all, and dynamically. So think about a scenario that we have a P1 incident, the business is bleeding, we don't have enough information to get to the root cause, and we have Lightrun now to tackle the incidents on the fly directly from the IDE, secure and safe, and being much more proactive in the approach we are troubleshooting applications. The next gen of Lightrun that we are already developing it is to automate all of this process of live troubleshooting with AI. And we can discuss this further downstairs in our booth. And the idea of Lightrun is to involve developers with troubleshooting and resolving high business impact issues in real time. The core benefit of Lightrun, right? We are prioritizing resilience, risk. We are prioritizing how we can be much more efficient, and Lightrun assisting you as leaders to get to the main metrics that you are measured. First, reduce MTTR, mean time to resolution, from weeks, days to minutes. All of our customers getting to these results. Second, to prevent the next incident. Because Lightrun is shifted left observability, developers can identify the issues earlier in the pipeline and not having the next incident in production. Developer productivity, of course, it's part of the IDE. It will reduce the time they are investing bugs in pre-production, in production, and observability costs. By having the dynamic approach, we don't need all the persistent logging that we have in the application. For example, you see a Priceline. Once they implemented Lightrun in production and across the SDLC, first, they are solving tickets in real time, in minutes. Second, they decided no more debug logs for troubleshooting. We have Lightrun. We have a tool that can assist us to tackle incidents on the fly. And I will finish with observability maturity and where you can see Lightrun is more relevant. So we had on-prem applications where we rely on logs. We moved to cloud, adopted logs, traditional logging tools, traditional APMs. And I guess that most of the companies, right, that's sitting here in the room are between number 2 to number 3. Cloud-native applications with tools like Splunk, Dynatrace, Datadog, having great observability, great best practices. But even when we have all of these tools, we don't have enough information to tackle the incidents in minutes. So Lightrun is here to optimize the process, assisting you with the modernization process, the digital transformation, and be able to provide your customers better applications and more reliable applications. And as I mentioned, the next gen is our Gen AI, the first autonomous debugger that we are developing right now, and we can speak about it later. I will finish now with a case study that you can read, and we can discuss about it later. One of our biggest clients, SAP, where they have saves around $26 million annually with using Lightrun, around reducing MTTR, developer productivity, and reducing observability cost. Thank you very much.